The syntax is different because in HTML we are having a tags hierarchy, but in XML we are having a user defined tags. We cannot say which tag coming under which criteria. So accordingly we will mention into the style sheet where you want to apply the style and where you don't want to apply. Okay. Now they are giving some points related to this. Number figure sequentially throughout the document. Now this is little typical to understand because in XML there can be multiple nodes. There can be multiple hierarchy. Means first one is like in last class you did breakfast, then under breakfast there is a food, under food there are again multiple tags. It can be there that your tag starts from food itself. The tag starts from food itself. So first of all you need to read your XML. What is your XML? Then according to the XML you can write style sheet. Okay, so you should understand the structure of your XML if you want to write a style sheet for that. Another, display hypertext link in blue. If you want to create any tag as a hyperlink, which tag you will use for that?
XSL. Yeah.
For linking, which tag we use in HTML? A tag. A tag. Anchor tag. Remember?
Yes.
Now, position text and image on a web page. This is also about that margin, left margin, right margin, top margin. Okay. Again, create a layout optimized for small devices for mobile phone. So they are discussing about the HTML part only, how we can do this way. Remember we did one practical in HTML with the help of div. With the help of div. We have given names to div and after giving name, we are referring that name into the style sheet, CSS. Okay, so these three things are related to each other: XML, HTML and CSS. XML, HTML and CSS. So this is the main thing they have discussed in this example where a style sheet is applied. So can you see the difference here or not? When you will write HTML in a simple way, your document will look like this. The document will look like this, a simple. First image, then heading, then other points, then again image. If I want to adjust image here, this image should be here, then I have to use style sheet, means CSS. So here they have used style sheet. They have given color, border, footer and all. So this is possible with the help of style sheet only, CSS. Now see, XML, XSL processor and at the end you will get HTML. Remember in last class, I will show you that. What we are using here? HTML only. Okay, HTML, body, div, span, okay, then as a style, font size. So all these things are related to HTML only because at the end you will get only HTML. Okay, we have written XML, we have written XSL. After processing we got HTML. Now let me tell you other parts of XSL. Before we were using XSL and this is what XSLT. LT means transformation. Okay. In this is your XSL. If I want to save as Can you see both the extensions here? XSL and XSLT. There is no such difference between XSL and XSLT. But only the thing is, in XSLT we have transformation. We have transformation. Okay. Now here you can see we are using XSL. In this code we are using XSL. But if you will see, we are linking with transform. We are linking with transform directly from W3OR. So this is what? XSLT. Okay, so this transformation comes under XSL only. So there is no such difference between XSL and XSLT. Now there is another part of XML, that is XML path. Okay, now this XML path will give you a small structure of XML. They will let you decide which are the tags coming under which criteria. Like, if I'll give you the example for this, I have already offered, I think. Yes. This is an example of X path, means XML path. Can you understand this? This is a simple XML only, nothing else. We have a parent tag called bookstore. We have child tag. Under child tag we are having other tags. So this is a one part. Category of cooking. Another book, category of children. So we are dividing this one. This is a different part, this is a different. So if you will divide your XML like this, it becomes into your XML path. It becomes your XML path example. See, here they are discussing web code. So we have already done this practical. Remember? We have given different names to different tags. Okay? So this is all about XML path, nothing else. What is XSL formatting objects? An XML language for formatting XML document. Once XPath has searched through the source document and use XSL. So where we are using this XL, sorry, it is, yeah, this one. Now, can you see object here? Any object, formatting object?
Yes. Yes.
Because again, this XSL formatting object is related to XSLT only. Okay? See, the document then need to be formatted so that the web browser will be able to present the document with the proper layout and structure. So we were providing proper layout and structure here. This is a proper layout and structure. But before we were printing XML only in a simple form, in a tag only. So this is a transformation basically. This is what? A transformation into XML to style. XSLT. Are you getting or not? Lawrence?
Sir, so it will then be turned into HTML later on?
This is HTML. If you will right click, go to view source.
Chinese.
This is a Chinese language. Why? Because this is all about Internet Explorer. So if you will see here, Yeah.
So basically, HTML comprises XML and the style sheet, sir.
Yes. Because remember in HTML we studied that our browser understands only HTML. You know this thing? Or you forget? Our browser.
What's the difference between the XML and style sheet?
XSL and
Style sheet.
it's the extension of style sheet. Extension. This is a XSL. If I will save this one, what is the extension of this? This is the extension only, but generally we are saying style sheet. Generally we are saying style sheet only. If you will add a new file, what is written there? XSLT style sheet. Okay, and we are calling only style sheet. Basically it is a XSLT style sheet. See, everything is coming under XSL only. Okay, now one by one you have to read this point and you have to explain it to me. Launch, first point.
The transformation for part of the XSL style sheet technology is XSLT. Okay. Well, XSL is just like to carry data, but for it to, the style itself, but the part where it will come to be with that kind of style is XSLT, that extension with a transformation.
Transformation is a part of XSL only.
Okay, sir.
The transformation component of XSL style sheet technology is XSLT. So XSLT is a part of XSL only. Transformation.
See,
The transformation component of the
XSL.
XSL. Okay. Next point, Manisha. The purpose is to transform XML documents.
XSL is, it's to transform the XML document.
What is transform?
To change?
Yeah, I can translate this line, but you have to tell me what is this transformation. Lawrence said that XSL, if you will take transformation with that, it becomes XSLT. Now what is transformation? You have to tell me. Guys, transformation is only the thing which will convert your XML into HTML. That will transform your XML part into HTML so that we can see that part into web browser with this style. This is what? This is the transformation only. If I will not attach any style sheet with XML, save and run, this is not a transformation, this is simple XML only. But if I want to transform this one, I have to add style sheet, save, yes, and this is what? Transformation.
Explain again, sir. Explain again.
See,
It's
This
to
is-
change your XML to HTML.
HTML with the help of style sheet only. So it transforms XML into HTML and it shows like proper rows and columns. Okay?
Okay, sir.
So that is transform only from XML to HTML. Now next point, James.
Describe the process of transforming an XML document using a transformation engine and XSL. So, from what I call this, from XML, if you want the design, what I call this, it will transform from.
It describes the process of transforming an XML document. What does it mean?
Like it will describe the how you want to change your documents from your requirements. If you want this color to be color like from the title you want to color green, you will change something
Green.
like it will you will explain that.
It is saying it describes the process of transforming an XML document using a transformation
Yes, sir.
engine and XSL.
Using the XL.
Using the XSL, we are transforming XML document
from
into HTML. Only.
yes sir, from XML to
Which helps you to transform XML into HTML?
the XSL.
XSL. Good.
Yes.
Now next point, Mohammed.
First time.
I will be good if you will explain this point.
Using
Don't know how to explain.
You don't know how to explain. You know how to explain in Arabic?
And Arabic is
Easy? Okay, explain into Arabic. Manisha, you have to explain in your
What mean? The system with him, you would choose me? The system is with him.
Okay.
يا اخي اكسل دلوقتي لما بس حطهم سويتون اكس ال تي ترانسفير بروسيس حاط الموضوع وهذا الجمهور اكس ال اكس اس ال يجتمعون سوا يسوون انبوت حق الاكس ام ال يصيرون اكس ال تي
XML documents.
خلاص قولي لهم ولا صح ولا
Sir, he's saying that the combination of XML and XSL style sheets, which is a bit
تير الانبوت حق الاكس ام ال
indicates the input of transformation.
Okay, Mariam, you explain this one.
Sir, the XLT is just like an extension, but the web browser is actually what it can only read is the XSLT and then linking that to the XML so that it will turn into HTML. So basically, the web browser is what's like
It's
the
only
reader.
HTML and web browser.
The transformation engine is exactly where.
The moment you will run that file, we are referring XSL to XML, that line, first line.
Yes.
So the moment we will run XML, it will go to XSL and apply that style to XML. And the moment it print on the browser, it is HTML. Because in XSL we have written HTML tag.
And the browser does that, right, sir?
Yeah.
That connects them.
Connects.
Okay, sir.
Right?
I think it's all the same. I don't know how to
What
explain.
about parameterized company breakdown?
What is same?
Use XSL. XSL. Pagbabasahin ng browser yung XSL. So, so inuuna muna ng ano? Ng web browser yung XSL bago yung XML?
XML muna.
XML
XML
to
export siya sa
XSL.
I think Isham
Tapos,
Mauna siya. Sabay-sabay po.
Hindi.
Mauna. Okay, XML muna.
Explain this point.
tapos
Focus on
yung X.
Style sheet na. Tapos,
Yung
yung
XSL,
XSL po.
nag-ano siya, kung ano yung command na natin, magko-convert siya sa HTML para mag-build siya sa sagot.
So, tapos from yung HTML to
You
XSL.
understood or not?
Ha?
Tapos yung okay, ito to. XML muna yung kita, di ba? Nasusunod, babasahin na niya yung XSL, yung style sheet na.
Tapos lalabas.
You also
Ilinit niya yun.
know
Tapos magiging HTML.
In-export mo sa browser.
Okay.
Ano yung sabi sir? XSL, yung XSL, tapos parang so far pagka ko. First
Mag-first
one,
parang vice versa siya.
vice versa.
Yung parang ano.
yeah, by reading everyone can understand. I'm not understanding.
Okay. Again. Okay. XML muna. Tapos XSL.
XML.
XML.
XL. Ngayon naman ng X.
So what is it?
XSL.
Huwag mo na yung T. Huwag kalimutan mo yung T muna. Yung basic na yung
Just
XSL.
gonna say
XML and XSLT
Tapos
are input of
mag-i-ano
XML
yung
and
HTML.
then XML
Kagad mag-turn siya kagad sa HTML.
formatted into HTML.
Kumbaga, ita-transform na to.
What is transform?
Hindi pa kaya
Engine.
first muna XML, tapos pa-transfer yung data na yan sa HTML, tapos i-apply na yung style.
Also known as the exercise.
Hindi kasi ano.
Okay, okay.
Hindi siya magiging HTML kundi siya dadaan sa XML.
I must
Okay, XSL. Okay. Tapos,
Oh,
sa
genius yun.
kasi nalin ko kasi yung parang yung XSLT,
Talia Allah.
babalik pa ulit sa sa HTML. Yung something na gano'n. Magugula ko sa basta from there,
I know you are genius.
maulit.
More than the normal.
Basta yan. XML, SSL, XHTML.
Sir,
isn't that the child? Hindi child tag yun. Oo.
What is node and what is attribute?
The child tag. Child tag.
Child tag.
The nodes.
The nodes, but for the attributes, may tawag dyan, di ba? Ang tawag sa mga attributes.
Which
And category filter is attribute.
yes. Book is a node. Book is a node and category is a attribute. Okay? Now explain this again. Hold Last one only.
Output.
The output of the processor is in the form of a result tree. Result tree means this is what? A tree structure. If you will see into the browser, there it is. Yeah. This is what? This is what? A tree structure only. I want to see this one. Like description. So, this is a tree structure only. What it says, the output of the processor is in the form of a result tree in which the element of the XML document are converted into nodes having specific text value and attribute. So in this, you are having specific nodes, and if you will mention any attribute, you can see here. Okay, so this is basically what? A result in a tree format. A tree format, a structured format. Now, who will explain this?
I'm not here.
This one, by figure. That point we discussed now, then these are the child nodes. The moment we will transfer into the pattern, we can get a result into result tree only. Okay, so this is all about node. Figure display the XML, XSL processing model only. So might be you will get this model into the exam and they will not tell you this result tree. So the answer is result tree only. So you have to keep this figure into your mind while going to the exam.
How shall we can keep the figure? How we can keep the
I understand this.
Oh.
So this is what we have added to attach style sheet into the XML. Remember? This line. So this will help you to attach XSL document with XML. So that is what they have given.
Cool. Right.
All XSLT style sheet use the
X.
style sheet element as a document element. So don't confuse that we are using XSL only. We are using XSLT basically. All XSLT style sheet use the XSL colon style sheet element. Okay? So again they have explained this transform. Remember where we have added this one? Okay? So everything we have done over here. That's it. Now what you have to do, you have to open your book and see if there are any problem in any chapter and discuss with me.
No problem, sir. Would you? There is no problem.
There are lots of